cause I've been a lot of places. Might forget a name, but I don't forget faces. My game
World.
tight for a quarter century.
You're rocking with the young man Nuke, and this is Fresh Radio, where I bring you family, revolution, edutainment, spirituality, health, and hip-hop all in one show. I want to get into a topic that I haven't talked about, but I should probably talk about it. It's a part of my life, and I want you to know that it should be a part of your life too. And I'm not just saying this because it's popular. I'm saying this from experience. Trust me, if my voice is reaching you right now, then you really need to pay attention to what I'm going to say. I'm going to try to make this brief as possible. I'm going to give you some real life experience. I'm going to give you some real life examples. I'm going to give you my thoughts, and I'm going to give you my wins and my losses, okay? I want to talk about cryptocurrency. Listen, if you don't know what cryptocurrency is, gotta get it together. Gotta make it part of your portfolio. And it gotta be a part of your assets for building longevity and long-term wealth. I say that because I fucked up, y'all. Man, I messed up, dog. I really did. I remember when Bitcoin was less than $1. Yep, I remember when it was less than $1. And I just got a computer. I had just got a computer. I didn't even know. It was like 2005, 2006. I just got my first computer, like real talk. And I was somewhere where I could have been getting free Bitcoin. They were giving it away for free at one point in time. And I said, what is this Bitcoin? I got real coins. Like, what? This is white people shit? Yes, I did. I called the Bitcoin white people shit. And this is why, black folks, y'all got to pay attention to some of the shit white people be doing. Because, dog, white people be on it. They definitely do. They got access, privilege. I don't want to say white privilege, but they got privilege. They got access to shit that we just don't got access to. We haven't been afforded to. Like, I didn't get a musical instrument until I was, aside from a recorder, I didn't get a musical instrument until I was an adult. And that was because I worked at a music store. I got my own musical, and I didn't even buy it. Somebody was throwing it away. I picked that mug up, first electric guitar, yeah, for sure. And I bought the amp so I can string away, and didn't know what I was doing. I went and bought a piano and keyboard afterwards. I like keyboard a little bit better than the guitar. I like bass, but either way, I didn't get a musical instrument until I was an adult. You dig? So, just saying, some white people, they got whole ass bands in their garage by the time they're 13. Like, what? Just saying, yeah, like, just cultural difference, I guess, my experience, at least my friends' experiences. Either way, thought Bitcoin was white people shit. And look at all of the non-white people that have become millionaires off of the Bitcoin. 2017, when the shit was started to go up, I took some money and I put it in there. And because my ex-wife was not blaming her for anything, but she just didn't know what was going on with the Bitcoin. Her worry became my worry, and I sold that shit. I purchased almost a half a Bitcoin. I put about $1,000 into it when it was around about 7,000. You know, so I mean, it's not almost. It was like 1/7 of a Bitcoin, I guess. Either way, it was more so than you got, maybe. And who'd have known that it'd be $100,000 at this point? What? Is it 100,000? I don't know where Bitcoin is. I ain't gonna hold you up. Let me open up my app. I do have an app. I do use Coinbase. I definitely do. I'll see if I can post a link so we both can get some free shit, I guess. Bitcoin is $87,000 right now, a coin. Yes, a coin. You know what I would do with a coin? A coin would change my life. Just one Bitcoin. And they were giving them away for free. What? They were giving them away for free. So when I tell you, cryptocurrency, we in the future, baby. Don't wait for the flying cars. We already with the flying money. You just man, pay attention to the flying money before the flying cars. We already in the future, so this is future currency, and they don't know how to do nothing with it right now. This is the wild, wild west of money. Somebody just came up with this idea on this concept, and it was like, yo, this is dope. Let's make it happen, and people are using it. The blockchain is real. Look up these terms, because I don't even know what they are for real. I'm just repeating things that I've heard and using it in grand context. But this blockchain technology is definitely disrupting the whole system of currency, changing the way it is, getting on this cryptocurrency wave. And that's all I can really say. I can't. I wish I could say more, because I told you I'm just regurgitating things now. I don't want to go too far off in depth beyond my knowledge, and I can't explain it. I'm pretty sure somebody in the comments or somebody listening to this is going to correct me if I'm wrong, because that's just the nature of the internet. I'm all to being corrected and being educated for sure. So just go ahead and inform them what the blockchain is and how cryptocurrency is going to change the way we do commerce. Okay? Listen. I've tried to give people advice about what to do, and I've done some horrible things. So, by all means, this is not financial advice. This is just somebody who got a little bit of money to throw to something that could change the future of my children. So, I'm going to tell y'all 3 cryptocurrencies to get. And what's so dope about Coinbase is you don't have to get a full coin. You can just on a reoccurring basis purchase coins through the system. Okay? So, number 1 on the list, you gotta get some Bitcoin. Grab some. $50 a week. $20, $10 a week. Yeah, grab some Bitcoin. That shit gonna go up. Will it reach $500,000 a coin? Who knows? But it's going to get higher than $87,000. Trust me. It just definitely is. It's not coming down to 60. I don't believe. Maybe it is. Maybe it ain't. We won't go see it at $1 no more. You know, that dollar cryptocurrency is dead. Okay. I was telling people to get Litecoin. I made a little bit of money off Litecoin. I really did. At this point, it's $75 each. Yeah, I've had 150 at one point in time. I made $7,000 off the Litecoin. I definitely did. However, I should have invested into GameStop in the same time. If I invested the same $1,000 that I did into the cryptocurrency, I would have been a functional multimillionaire. But I didn't know anything about stocks, how they work, and options. And but yeah, I was privy to that information. I just didn't know how it worked. I tried to do the stocks a long time ago with who was the company? Ameritrade, TD Ameritrade, and Sweps bought them out. So by the time I got used to how TD Ameritrade did their thing, then I had to get used to a whole nother platform. So yeah, I'm really, really green to stock trading. I won't hold you, but I am knowledgeable to a degree. I just need to pay attention a little bit more and make it more so a habit of learning more. I picked up a book. That book out. Co-worker that I work with at one of these jobs, she told me that her friend that she know wrote a book How to trade other people's money for consistent income. Corey Burr, COREYBURR. And I picked up the book. It's a hardcover. Not too big, but in the same breath, I'm about to read this book and see what's good. Back to the cryptocurrency, though. Get you some Bitcoin, however you set it up. Coinbase's got this thing where you can automatically deduct it from your account, just like how a bank account does it. So yeah, set that up. Buy you some Bitcoin. The other one, listen, I told somebody to get some of this, and I said Litecoin, but the other one is the XRP. I can say that I got into the XRP game early. Oh man, I can say I got into the XRP game early, and I'm looking right now. It was 29 cents. I bought 400 of them, and once again, man, when you don't have somebody on your team that understands the visions, that can make things hard. So I had to end up selling those, but man, that could have sent me up there too. XRP currently, when I bought it, was 29. It's $1.87 now, and it's gonna keep going up. This one has utility. It's actually being, what did they say? I like Coinbase because it gives you information. There might be other apps that you can use that you can purchase your cryptocurrency from, but I do know that this one is one that came highly recommended. They say that you still need to take your coins off because we're not in the spending mode right now. We can acquire, but take your coins off, cryptos off, and put them on a hard copy. I can't remember what they call it. I'm out the game on that level, but I ain't gonna hold you. You need to take it off of these banks and distributing sites because something could happen and you could lose access to your cryptocurrency. So that's a real thing. Just like money. Like, who's to say the bank got your money right now? What? Dig. Maybe you ain't banking like that, but like, man, if you banking like that, who's to say the bank got your money? You got $10,000 in the bank. Who's to say you can go up to your bank right now and take $10,000 out? They're going to look at you like you crazy. What you doing with that? Why you need that? Because it's my money. I need it. It's mine. I need it in all ones. XRP, get you some. It's $1.87. And I think it's going to go up. I think it's going to go up to like $5 the next 5 years. It went up. What was it? Well over 1,000%. Yeah, since I sold it. So yeah, I think it's gonna go up another 1,000% in the next 5 years, for sure. And then the last one, I can't really speak on this one because I stopped thinking about it. I stopped doing the research on it, but I can tell you that it has went up tremendously since when I got into it. I got a couple hundred of them at 8 pennies. It's now worth $2. Or excuse me, it's now worth 22 cents. So, yeah, this Stellar Lumens XLM. I think this one has. This is the one that has. They're testing how it can be used as a form of basic universal income out in the Marshall Islands. Okay. So, I mean, this is having some practical use. And, yeah, I think it'd be dope if you got in early. Get you some of these lumens. Everybody got a coin, though. I ain't going to hold you. Everybody got a coin, and then that's where it gets crazy because, the utility of this coin. Like even I remember one time Akon had a coin, the A coin, and it was going to be used as currency in, what was it, Akon City? The city that he was building in Africa? Almost bought some, just in the strength. You dig? But like, if I bought some, I can't use it. I don't know. I don't even know if you can buy t-shirts with it. You dig? So, all cryptocurrency ain't created equally. That's all I'm saying. Like, Bitcoin is kind of like gold in the cryptocurrency because it's the first one, and you know, you get in when you get in, and blah blah. Just having one solid one definitely take you where you need to, and need to be in the digital space for sure. And what's crazy is a lot of the value of these coins in the early times were hoarded, and people can't even remember the passwords. So they're gone forever. Dog. Lost in a landfill somewhere is a hard drive with like 80 something million. I can't remember the number. I can't remember. But either way, it was a lot of Bitcoin, like in the millions of Bitcoins, hundreds of thousands for sure. And this was back when that shit hit 100,000. So, you know, like, yeah, you do the numbers. Because I'm not right now. Can't do that. Can't process those things right now. I don't really have much to say about the cryptocurrency. I look into it. Definitely do your research. Like I said, this is a time capsule in a way. You can look back and be like, yo, he did say that shit was gonna be like that. Yeah, I did. I'm not a psychic, but you know, you gotta be able to see the trends. You gotta be able to follow the paths, and then it makes it look like you got some type of superpower. That's one of the ones. I am about to slide off. But before I do, I want to say blessings to my brother D Kappa releasing this tree. End of the year, yeah. It's going to be something special for sure. I got my pre-order in for sure. We're going to go in like these. I'm trying to get him on the show. And then me and the homie Killjoy got a nice little EP we released. Streaming on Spotify. Fuck with the shits. The homie Different. And Kilgon DeBoer. And the features we got on the Fuck with the shits. Bones on the beat. And B's on the track. Who else was produced? Yikers, Killjoy. Spotify, fuck with the shits. You gotta figure out how to spell that. I'm gonna show a picture or something. I am doing the most that I can and making it as good as I can for what I can. When I can, how I can. I appreciate that you can sit down and listen to me talk this talk about this cryptocurrency. Man, if you got any questions, comments, concerns, random outbursts, man, drop me in the comments. Talk to me. I talk back. Follow me on all the social medias, NUKNOE. Hit me up, NUKNOE.com or NUKNOE.link. Get all the websites there. I am going to slide out and actualize on my life. You know, I'll say this. Sometimes things don't come through because they were not supposed to. Be blessed in what you have in the present moment. Y'all be smooth, and I appreciate y'all listening to the Family Revolution Entertainment, Spirituality, Health, and Hip Hop, all in one show.
Hey. I know a lot of people cause I've been a lot of places. Might forget a name, but I don't forget faces. My game been tight for a quarter century, cause I still speak to people.